Hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you're just watching my video for the very first time ever, you're so much welcome, and I'm so happy, I'm so glad, I'm so pleased to have you on my channel. Please stick around and don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, to drop your questions, to ask, to send me an email, drop comments, share, so that others will also benefit from this video. So my name is Antonia Uchechi Adireje, popularly called Tonya, and I'm a 400 level student of the Department of Medical Rehabilitation, University of Nigeria, Nsukka. But then our department is located at the Enugu campus, so we call it UNEC. So in today's video, I'll be answering all the questions that I have received so far about studying medical rehabilitation in University of Nigeria Enugu campus. So if you are looking forward to study medical rehabilitation, physiotherapy in UNN, and you have a lot of questions on your mind, this video is for you. Stick around and watch till the very end. And also don't forget to ask your questions if you still have any questions, and I will get back to you with an answer. So I have all the questions that I've gotten so far listed on my book. They're about 14 in number, and I'll be answering them in this video. So I'll be looking down at my book so I don't miss out on any question. So after watching this video, then you will basically have all the important knowledge or information you need about studying physiotherapy in UNN. The first question on the list is medical rehabilitation accredited in UNEC? So recently, a lot of universities have been having issues with accreditation. Some universities that just introduced physiotherapy are not yet accredited, or some that already have it lost their accreditation or something. And if you see recently, there is a video that trended of students doing protests after studying dentistry for like 6 years, and suddenly accreditation issues and they are stranded. They don't know whether they are going to be inducted or not. And so this question is a very important one. So the truth of the matter is that medical rehabilitation is accredited in University of Nigeria, Nsukka. In fact, come August 4th, we'll be inducting about 131 new graduates from University of Nigeria, Enugu campus into physiotherapy. And so it's accredited. Once you're admitted, once you are done with your courses, once you are done with your level and you graduate, you are sure of getting inducted, you are sure of getting your license to practice. The second question on my list is it DPT or BMR? So there have been a lot of information about changing medical rehabilitation from being a BMR program to a DPT program. In fact, when I got admission to UNN, the first thing that drew me close was I was thinking it's actually DPT now that it's 6 years. But when I got in, that was when I realized that the DPT has not yet been implemented in UNN. So currently we are still doing a BMR program. But the last time we spoke to our HOD, he made us to understand that he has actually written to the Vice Chancellor, and so they have approved it and they are just in the final phase. And so probably the next session or the next 2 sessions it will be implemented. But for now, we are still doing BMR. And even if it gets implemented today, tomorrow, next year, we are not going to do the program because we were admitted into the BMR program and not to the DPT program. So I'm not really sure when it's going to be implemented. So the next question I received is medical rehabilitation 4 years, 5 years, or a 6 years course? In University of Nigeria, Nsukka, UNEC, medical rehabilitation is a 5 years course. Yes, it's not 6 years, it's not 4 years. And I also received questions on school fees. Now I can't really tell you for sure this is what your school fees is going to be, but expect above 100k. 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, expect a school fees of above 100k. It's only in this 400 level that our school fees is actually less than 100k. So I can't tell you expect this, expect that, because it might actually change during your turn. The next question I received is, I would love to know all the exams that we are going to write or that we write as physiotherapy students in UNN. So I think I will take this with this other question. What are all the courses that we do as physiotherapy students from 100 level to 500 level? So for 100 level, you do your general physics, chemistry, biology, GS. You don't do maths. Yes, we don't do maths in 100 level. So you just do your general exams, your general courses, and then you write your exams like every normal university student. At the end of first semester, you write your exams. Second semester, you write your exams. At the end, you see your GP for first semester and second semester. So that's how it is for 100 level. You're just like every other normal Nigerian university student. Now when you cross over to 200 level, you now offer 200 level, you offer anatomy, biochemistry, physics, and some other sociology and our department courses like electrophysics, wellness, and other GS courses. So that's what you do for 200 level. Other courses, PhD, sociology, GS, you write them as a semester exams, but anatomy, physio, and biochemistry, you write your first test after 200 level first semester, you write your second test after 200 level second semester. Then 300 level, you still do anatomy, biochemistry, and physiology, but at the end of first semester this time around, you write your third test, you write your mock. Then, should I say, at the borderline or getting into 300 level second semester, you now write second PhD. Yeah, and that's like a limiting factor in this department. One second PhD is that exams that, let me just say it as it is, second MB. Yes, we do second MBBS in physiotherapy, in medical rehabilitation in UNEC. So there are only 3 departments that write that: medicine and surgery, dentistry, and physiotherapy. So at the end of these exams, if you pass, you proceed. If you didn't pass, you have a chance to resit, to rewrite, to step down, or to change to another department. So I made a video previously on my second MBBS experience, so you might want to scroll down to check out my experiences and watch my video. It would help you out. So that's it. After 300 level, you will now cross over to 400 level. 400 level, you just do CEDR. I forgot to mention, we do biostatics in 300 level. Then 400 level, you will continue doing departmental courses, PhD courses. You do from 400 level, 500 level, you do everything about physiotherapy. But 400 level, you will do pharmacology and pathology. Then at the end of 400 level, you write your third PhD exams, which is just like the others: first test, second test, third test, mock, and the main exams. Then 500 level, you do your normal PhD courses, you write your final PhD exams, you do your projects, you do your project defense, and then finally you write your final PhD. Then a new exams has been introduced, which is the MRBT exams, and our 24 people that are going to be inducted next month, they actually wrote, and I'm so happy to inform you that every single one of them passed. Like, it was a whole 100% pass. And so that's it. So the only load of exams is actually that second PhD, that second MBBS. Once you pass that exams, your journey is smooth. And you should also note that you can't write that second PhD, second MBA exams without passing all your 100 level courses and your 200 level courses as well, because they will release a list of people that's okay for them to write the exams, and people, what we call people that are eligible to write, and people that are not eligible to write. So the next question I received is on accommodation. Accommodation. Oh, I've done a video on accommodation. Accommodation, you have hostel and you have off-school campus. So you choose one of them, make your choice. You can also scroll through my channel and check out my video where I did a video about my apartment. I talked about accommodation there. Then another question I received on was, what's our pass mark? Like I told you before, for 100 level, you are just like every other university student. There's A, there's B, there's C, there's this, there's E. At that point, your failing mark is 39. Is it 39 or 34? You have F. But then once you reach 200 level, all those anatomy, physio, second PhD, third PhD, fourth PhD, in fact the entire departmental courses, pass mark is 50. Yeah. Then dress code from 100 level to 500 level. So for 100 level, you are just like every normal university student. You dress as you like, just dress decently. You can wear slippers, you can wear sandals, you can wear canvas boots. But for practical, chemistry practical, you have to be fully covered up because you work with acids, so you don't want them to harm you. So they always tell us to be fully covered up with our lab coats, with good shoes. So that's it for 100 level. For 200 level and 300 level, we wear white and black. So this top I'm wearing right now, I used to wear it in my 200 level, 300 level. But then this not all lecturers accept this kind of clothes. Some will prefer you to wear your white shirt. So the fully acceptable, they can't chase you out, is white shirts with black skirts for girls, then white shirts with black trousers for guys, and black cover shoes or brown. Yeah. Then once you enter 400 level, 500 level, you wear your clinical gown till you graduate. Then usually we wear clinical gown for posting. It's just this recent our posting that we did, an outside posting, that we wore scrub. But on a normal, we wear clinical gowns for even posting. So the next question is, when do we start posting? Normally, posting is supposed to start at 300 level second semester, but for us in UNEC, we start posting from 400 level because our HOD said he wants us to be fully focused on passing our second PhD exam, so we don't have any excuse that we are going for posting or others. So we start from 400 level to 500 level to do posting. Then another question I received is, if you fail a course, will you repeat? My dear, if you fail, you will repeat. Oh, don't mind me, I'm kidding. If you fail second MB, if you fail one course out of 3, anatomy, biochemistry, physio, you resit the course. If you fail 2, you pass 1, you repeat 300 level. If you fail all 3, but if your mark is up to 40 in at least one of them, you can still repeat. But then if your mark is not up to 40 in any of the courses, you leave the department, you change to another department. Then it's important to also note that you have just 3 chances at second PhD. So if you resit, that's your second chance gone. Meaning that if you fail your resit exams, you have just one last chance, and in that last chance, you have to pass all 3 at the same time. You don't have any opportunity to resit, to rewrite. So that's it. The same thing goes for 400 level, 500 level. Then, do we attend classes with medicine, nursing, med rehab, med lab, and others? So for 100 level, you attend classes with everyone. This is how they usually share it. They can attach rehab with nursing and medicine and agric or veterinary medicine. They could majors together to have physics, majors together to have chemistry. So that's how they attach for 100 level. For 200 level, yeah, we still have classes, anatomy, biochemistry, physio with other departments at White House. In 300 level, the same thing. The only level, 400 level, 500 level, we are on our own. We have our classes, our departmental classes, only us. Now, the next one is about first class, second class, third class. We are writing second MBBS, so our result is unclassified. We don't do first class, second class, third class, although of course you're a student, you know whether you're in first class or second class, you actually know. But then when you receive your certificate at the end of the day, it's unclassified. But then someone asked me, since it's unclassified, is there anything like BGS, or distinction? There's actually BGA, so, and there's distinction. There's distinction anat, physio, biochemistry, there's distinction pathology, there's distinction pharmacology, and clinical. So of course there's gonna be BGS. Yeah. Another thing, which is the final question, is past questions available? My dear, if you're students in UNN, in UNEC, past question is there. Past questions are very, very much available. In fact, you need past questions, and they are actually very much readily available. They will help you out. So thank you so much for sticking around, for watching my video up to this point. And if you've watched up to this point, please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, to comment, to ask your questions, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.